me record the session. Okay. So we are going to use Windows Server 2012 throughout our practice, guys. Okay, done. So next is, so we just installed Oracle VirtualBox. Let's create a virtual machine using this Oracle VirtualBox. Then we'll install a Windows Server operating system. Then we'll go for remote connections, guys. Remote connections. Okay, then we'll go for remote connections. So we'll discuss how to connect to the server remotely, what is meant by RDP and all we'll discuss in today's class, guys. Okay, so chalo, as you installed Oracle VirtualBox, for you people you don't see any of these machines, simply it will be blank. So now we'll try to create one VM, guys. So just click on new machine. Okay, so give the machine name. I'm giving the machine name as batch 43, guys. I'm just giving the machine name as batch 43. Okay, so I'm going to create a Windows machine, Microsoft Windows machine, right? And I am going to install Windows Server 2012. So let me choose Windows Server 2012 64-bit operating system. Okay, Windows 2012 64-bit operating system, guys. For some of you, you cannot see 64-bit. Okay, you can see 32-bit only. If you see 32-bit, that means Oracle virtualization software is not enabled in the OS level. I told you right in the last class, in case if you want to work with VMware or Oracle VirtualBox or Hyper-V, okay, so there is a setting called virtualization. There is a setting called virtualization should be enabled, okay, in the OS level, boot level settings, guys, boot level settings. So in case if you can see only 32-bit here, that means virtualization is not enabled in the OS level, guys. You can see from here also, I guess in the task manager also, it will show you whether virtualization is enabled or not. For some of the laptop it will show you, guys. For some of the laptops it won't show you. Okay, whether virtualization is enabled or not, you can see under task manager. Let me go to CPU. Yes, okay, go to CPU tab. There you can see virtualization is enabled or not. Okay, guys, go to CPU tab, go to task manager, go to performance tab, select CPU. There you can see virtualization is enabled or not. If virtualization is enabled, you can happily practice, guys. If virtualization is not enabled, then you have to first enable the virtualization in the OS level, then only you can proceed to create the machines. Okay, guys, this is important. So I'm going to choose Windows 2012 here, 64-bit. Next, I told you right what are the important peripherals, what are the important components for a machine, guys. What are the important components for a machine, for any machine, any VM? What are the important components?
Sir, memory.
Memory, very good.
Storage.
Next,
Hard disk.
disk, very good.
Hard disk.
Storage and CPUs.
Correct. CPU, storage, and hard disk, right? CPU, storage, of course, RAM. CPU, storage, RAM. Okay. So these things we have to allocate. So CPU it is going to utilize our existing CPU. So storage and RAM I have to allocate now. So RAM or memory both are same, guys. Memory or RAM both are same. Okay. So now it is asking memory, how much memory. So I have 12 GB. This is the max memory I can see. This is the max memory I can see. Just a minute, guys. Those who joined just now. Those who joined just now. Mobile.
Murli sir.
Murali. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I joined from laptop.
Okay. Okay. Done. Done. Okay. Fine. So you have to allocate 2048. I am going to give 2 GB RAM, guys. Okay. If you want, if you have more memory, you can give 3 GB RAM, 4 GB RAM also. But 2 GB is fine. Okay. Guys, if your laptop is having 4 GB, don't give 2 GB. Why? Because Windows 10 operating system will use at least 3.5 GB. If you give 2 GB and 2 GB will be there for your laptop. So if you start this machine, your laptop will become very slow. Okay, so if you have 4 GB, give 1 GB here. I have 12 GB, right? So that's why I'm giving 2 GB memory. If you have 12 GB, you can give 3 GB, 4 GB also. As of now, we'll work with only one machine. After 1 month, we'll create 3 machines, right? So till then, you can give 2, 3 GB, guys. No issues. I am giving 2 GB, guys. Next. Okay, 2 GB means 2048 MB. Okay, right? I hope you know these things, guys. So let me go with this. Again, we'll discuss. Tell me, guys. So it will be like this: first bits, guys, then bytes, then next after bits,
MB,
megabyte.
MB,
Okay, then
Megabyte, gigabyte,
gigabyte,
GB,
Gigabyte,
then
terabyte,
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 then
PB,
terabyte,
petabyte, then exabyte, then
exabyte,
octabyte.
octabyte.
Okay, so these things are there. So we will handle up to terabytes, guys. Okay, we'll handle up to terabytes. So how many, okay, bits is equal to 1 byte? Can you tell me, guys, how many bits is equal to 1 byte?
8,
8 bit.
8 bit,
8,
8 bit. 8 bits is equal to 1 byte. Okay, so 8 bits is equal to 1 byte. Okay, so how many bytes is equal to 1 MB, guys?
1024.
1024.
1024 bytes is equal to 1 MB. Okay, is equal to 1 MB. So 1024 MB is equal to 1 GB. I hope you know these things. 1024 MB is equal to 1 GB, guys. Okay, 1024 GB is equal to 1 TB.
1 TB.
terabyte.
Is equal to 1 TB, guys. 1024 TB is equal to 1 petabyte, guys. We don't use this. Usually very big machines like meteorological department, like weather department, NASA. Okay, these kind of organizations will use, okay, petabytes, hexabytes of storage and all. They have to process lot of images regularly, right? So that's why they will use petabytes of storage and all. Hardly will handle terabytes of storage, guys. Okay, so I'm going to allocate 2 GB RAM, 2048 MB means 2 GB RAM, guys. If you want to give 3 GB, 3076. If you want to give 4 GB, 4090, 3072, 4096. So you have to give like that, guys. Okay. Next,
For 8 GB RAM, how
for 8
many?
GB RAM, you can give, see, 8 GB RAM, you can give 3 GB like that. Okay. Why? Because 5 GB will be there for your local laptop.
Okay.
Okay. That's okay. If you give 2 GB, also not an issue. It will be little bit slow. If you give 3 GB, it will be somewhat fast. Okay. Right. So create a virtual hard disk now. Just click on create, guys. There are different types of virtual hard disks. We don't discuss more on this, guys. Why? Because this is not our part. Whatever we are discussing today is completely not our part, guys. It will be done by the VM team and Windows team. Please mute it. If you don't have questions, please mute it, guys. If you have questions, you can unmute and you can ask. Okay, this will be recorded. That's why it will create disturbance, right? So it will create a virtual hard disk, guys. So there are different types of virtual hard disk: VDI, VHD, VMDK. We'll prefer for VDI, guys. So next, keep it as it is. Don't do anything. Next, and dynamically allocated. Now I'm going to give some hard disk, guys. Okay, I'm going to give some storage. So this storage is going to be allocated dynamically or fixed. So I hope you know the difference between dynamically allocated and fixed. Say for example, I gave like a 30 GB dynamically allocated, guys. So if I give dynamically allocated, if I choose this option, how much is, okay, how much it needs, it will take that much from my existing hard disk, guys. Imagine I'm having 100 GB hard disk. Okay, I allocated 30 GB hard disk per my machine, but it just used 15 GB. So how much it needs, that much only it will take from this 30 GB. The max cap is 30 GB, guys. Okay, the maximum cap is 30 GB. In this 30 GB also, it won't utilize the whole. It needs 15 GB only, it will use 15 GB. It needs 20 GB, it will use 20 GB. It needs 30 GB, it will use the 30 GB. It needs 40 GB, it cannot use. Why? Because we just allocated 30 GB, right? So it cannot use it for 40 GB and all. That is for dynamically allocated. If we give fixed size, guys, fixed size hard disk, what happened? Even though there is a need or no need to use, still it will use 30 GB, guys. 30 GB fixed hard disk, it will take it from our operating system from 100 GB. It will use 30 GB. Even though there is a need, okay, or it is not going to use also, still it will take 30 GB. But in the dynamically allocated, how much it wants, that much only it will take it from your fixed size, guys. Sorry, from your allocated size. So which one is good option? Dynamically allocated or fixed size?
Dynamically, sir.
Dynamically allocated is a good option,
Dynamically.
guys. Okay, so we'll choose dynamically allocated only. We don't want to choose fixed size. So fixed size, we are going to waste the storage. Without using, we are going to waste the storage. That's why we'll prefer for dynamically allocated. Next, how much storage you need, and then where you are going to store this. Okay, where you are going to store this machine, guys. In which drive you are going to store this machine. Okay, in which drive you are going to store this machine. From the drive it will consume the storage, guys. Imagine, let me open my hard disk, just a minute. Let me open my hard disk, guys. Okay, okay, done. So this PC, if you see here, I have three hard disks, guys. One is C drive, second one is D drive, third one is E drive, guys. Okay, so if I just created this file in the D drive, it will take 30 GB or 25 GB, how much you want. Say for example, I'll give 25 GB. 25 GB is enough, guys. I'll give 25 GB. So in which drive you are going to store this file, VDI file? From that drive it will take 25 GB. Okay, so I just save this file in D drive. It will take the 25 GB from D drive, guys. How much free space is there in the D drive? 60 GB. So depends upon the usage, as we just gave dynamically allocated, so it will consume up to 25 GB. Okay guys, is it clear? In which drive you are going to save this file? In which drive you are going to save this file? From that drive it will take the storage. How much you want it will take. Give 25 GB, that is enough, guys. Okay, 50 GB is not needed. We don't use 50 GB. Just give hard disk size is 25 GB. Means it will create a machine with a 25 GB C drive. Okay, we'll get a C drive, guys. That the drive capacity is 25 GB. I want 50 GB, sir. You can give 50 GB, but make sure in which drive you are saving this file. You should have 50 GB free drive, free space in the particular drive. Okay guys, is it clear? So what I am going to do, I am going to delete some of my old machines, guys. I am going to delete some of my old machines. Okay, B42 node 1. So let's delete some of the old machines. Okay, that's fine. So as of now, where I am going to store this, guys, let me go for browse. Click on the browse button. I am going to store it in my E drive. Okay, go to this PC, go to E drive. Okay, Oracle VMs. Here I'll create one more folder called batch 43. In this drive I'm going to save it, guys. Means from the E drive it will take up to 25 GB. Up to 25 GB it will take, guys. Okay, this file, this batch 43.vdi file will be stored in the E drive. So make sure in which drive you are allocating, you are creating this file. Make sure you have enough free space in the drive, guys. Okay, let me click create. Done, guys. VM is created. Okay, so what I'm going to do, as I don't have much free space, let me delete these files, guys. Now I don't use these files. Batch 41 VM, let me delete all these files. Remove, delete all files. Okay, now let me check how much free space is there in my E drive. Okay, done. So as I have deleted the old files, I can see earlier I see 36 GB. As I have deleted old files, now I see 89 GB. Okay, so now no issues, guys. I have enough free space. Okay, so this is how we can create the VM. Any doubts, any issues, guys, please tell me. I just created the VM now. Any doubts, any issues in creating the VM? Very easy, guys. And again, you can ask, sir, are we going to do this step in the organization? No, we don't do this step in the organization, guys. Who will do? VM team will do this step,
Windows या
or
VM
Windows
team.
team. Okay, any of these teams.
Windows team.
Yes, they are going to take care of these things, guys. Okay, so nothing to worry. I hope you know it's very simple to create, guys. Next, 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 and choose the path in which drive you want to create a VM. Choose the particular drive. Make sure you have enough free space in the drive, and then just click create, guys. You will simply allocate. Only thing is you will give the machine name. Second thing is you are going to give the memory, how much memory you want. You are going to allocate some memory. Third thing is in which path, in which drive you are going to save this file. You will choose the path. Fourth thing is you are going to simply change the hard disk size, either it is 25 GB. By default you can see 50 GB, simply you will give it to 25 GB. 25 GB is fine guys. For our requirement 25 GB is fine. Let me know anyone having any questions. Can we upgrade the storage and RAM? Happily you can upgrade, Pradeep. No issues at all. You can upgrade. In the last class we discussed how to upgrade the RAM, how to upgrade the storage. You can go for extra storage and all, okay? But upgrading storage needs extra money. Storage almost all, if you want a 1 TB, it will be like 5,000 to 6,000. I'm not sure about the storage, but it will be costly. RAM, if you want, you can upgrade it easily. That we have already discussed in the last class. Okay. Chalo, any questions in creating the
Excuse
VM,
me, sir.
guys? Please, please. Yes.
Sir, CPU, we haven't given CPU, sir, yet.
CPU, no need to give. Automatically, it will use the existing CPU. Okay. So we don't give
How many
CPU.
cores?
Yes, it will use by default. It will use. If I have two cores, the VM will use one core, guys. Automatically, it will take. No need to
Okay.
allocate any CPU.
So what hard disk type file type we have to select?
VDI hard disk file type. Simply don't
Virtual
select
disk image.
anything. Yes, virtual hard disk image. Don't select anything. Simply go next, next, next. By default, VDI will be selected. Keep it as it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir,
Any
if
question?
we select three VMs,
Correct, correct.
we have only two cores. What next,
No
sir?
problem. See, even though you have three VMs, while working with the three VMs, one core will be dedicated to all the three VMs. Means all your three VMs will run on a single core, guys. Okay, my machine is having only two cores. If you see MS Info 32, my machine is having only three cores. Okay, so sorry, I'm sorry, two cores. You can see here. Even though I have created multiple VMs, if multiple VMs are running parallelly, that multiple VMs will run on single core, guys. My laptop will use one core. All the three VMs will use one more core. But it will be good. Of course, why? Because since many years I am using this laptop for three machines. So nothing to worry. Might be for your laptops it will be four core, guys, right? New laptops we can see four cores and all. Okay, so nothing to worry about the CPU. It will take care of the load. Okay, you don't worry about the CPU and all. Are we good, guys? Any issues, any doubts? Creating VM. Right, now you bought the new laptop. This is my new laptop. What you are going to do, guys? Now you went to the shop, you just selected the laptop. Now you bought the laptop, credit card payment is done. Now the shop owner just opened his that particular box and he just opened the laptop. What will be the next step?
He installed OS, sir.
Install
OS.
OS.
Okay, I have to
Operating
install
system.
the operating system. Now everything is ready. Now you bought the new laptop. Now you have to ask the shop owner to install the OS, or people itself, they by default they are going to install the operating system. Now I have to install the operating system, guys. Okay, so I am going to share you the notes. I am going to share you the software links. So in the software links, guys, you will have, okay, software links for Windows Server 2012, Windows Server 2012. Okay, you will have links for SQL Server 2017. You will have links for SQL Server 2019. You will have links for Oracle VM. Okay, you will have links for SSMS, right? So these things you will have, guys. These all softwares will be in ISO format, virtual disk image file, guys. ISO means virtual disk image files. Okay, so ISO formats, it will be in ISO formats, guys. So I'll give you the links. Let me open that links for you so that you can see the softwares. Just a minute, guys. Software links. Okay, done. Okay, so right, so these are the links, guys. Okay, this is for SQL Server software links. What you can do is simply copy paste it, go to the browser, guys. Okay, go to the browser. Just a minute. Right, go to the browser, open the new tab, just paste it here. Whatever link I'm going to give you, just paste it here, guys. Now you can see the software, right? SQL Server 2017, 2019, 2012 is also there. If you want, you can download it, no issues. Just simply right click and you can download, guys. Okay, simply right click and you can download. I am going to share these links with you guys. Okay, today, by end of today, you will get the software links. This is the Windows Server link. Again, Control C, go to the browser, just paste the link here, enter. You will get the Windows Server, guys. Right click, just click on download. Okay, once while trying to download, guys, you will get one message, download anyway. Okay, we cannot scan, please download anyway, that kind of message. You can see that is not the error, guys. Don't think that's an error. Okay, so you can see download anyway, just click on download anyway option. Okay, guys, right click, you can see download. Why I'm not getting the right click? Yes, download. Okay, so meeting is showing less than 1 minute. Please reconnect again, guys.